Hey folks, welcome to the channel. I had a really quick update for y'all. Um, got a website up now for merchandise to help support the channel. If you're at all interested in getting some swag with the What Comes Next logo on it, proceeds from this does help me get new equipment, try and improve what I've got in order to do live streams, that sort of stuff. Really kind of happy with the way a lot of this stuff came out. I have done my best to try and keep the costs down to where it's affordable, and you also get something pretty cool out of it. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and get the match started here. This match is going to be Nelson from Deadball Society going up against Sparky from the Gladiators. So, skill level 7 versus skill level 8. This is a continuation of the match that happened in March 6th. So, uh, race of 55 to 65. And Nelson's going to win the leg on that one, just barely. Sparky will get us racked up and get going. Nice break, but that was the 9 ball. Everything else still on the table. Way to start. Thought for a second that might have been the cue ball going in, but nope, 9 ball. So this time dry break. Looks like the 1 ball's out here in the open for Sparky. 2 ball hiding back here. See how he holds this up for that. Doesn't even bother. Knocks the 9 ball out of the way. Gets decent shape on the 2. Make a nice bank shot out of that. Just misses the bank. Leave a 2-4 combo on the table, looks like, for Nelson to try and work with. Nelson was a 6 just last month. So brand new 7 here. Okay, 2-4 combo follow up by the 2 ball. He's going to get a look at the 3, but cut it back here. Bank it back to the corner. Be a real good job to get a nice safety out of that right now. Not going to happen. Going to leave the left side of it open so Sparky has a chance of cutting it in up here. Doesn't make it. Well, that's going to keep Nelson from having a good easy shot on it. And they're behind the 7 ball. Just missed it. Oh, would have been nice to hit that one. A little bit off on that. If he had a nice thin cut on that, he might have bumped it into the 9 that way. But ball in hand is Sparky. Gonna go for the 3 ball. 5 ball being right out here in the open, so getting shape on it shouldn't be difficult at all. depending on what shape he wants on it. I like the shot here into the side so that you're on the 6 afterwards. Nice. And he puts himself onto the 6. It'll get him onto the 7 as his next shot. Misses the 6 though. All right, well, Nelson's got a shot for it all the way down here, which will leave him somewhere up in here with a cue ball for the 7. That 8 ball is hiding behind the 9 though. And he's gonna miss the 6 ball. Yeah, tangent line on this one here. Should take the cue ball right about there. See what Sparky does with it. So, of course, if you just hit it with center ball. Hitting it with a bit of top. Try to cut it in. Got the 8 ball. Got a good legal hit on the 6 first, so that's no problem. Get that point. And cut the 6 in this time. Come around for good shape on the 7. Be able to get back down onto the 9 easily. Okay. All right, nice angle for the 9 ball into the corner here. There it is. And 8-4 now. Sparky in the lead. Oh, cue ball coming off the table. And we're going to have one dead in there. Looks like the 2 ball is somewhere off the table, so it must be in the pocket. 4 ball on the table. 3 ball right up against the 5 is Nelson's big concern here. Easily enough to get the 1 ball in here and leave yourself with a nice shot on the 3. But he's going to go this direction. Probably drift down this way a little bit for the 3. Or trying to break it up. 7 ball gets in the way for that though. Ooh, and gets in the way is for the next shot as well. Okay, good hit on the 3. And now it's resting up against the 8, so Sparky doesn't have a real good, easy shot either. Just about gets the 8 into the corner here. Leaves the 3 ball right there on the side. Nelson ought to be able to put that in and get onto the 5. Can get around that 4 ball. Nope, gonna bounce it. Oh, well, he's on the 4 ball. What was I thinking? Forgot about the 4. Not sure if it'll clear the 7 on the way to the side. It does. Nice shot. All right, 5 ball all the way up. And 7 ball. Nope. Clear that idea out of my head. 5 ball up with 6 balls. The next one after that, right here. Nice. I would probably hit this pretty full in the face and try and compress the rail so that this comes out. Nelson goes instead for a nice soft shot on it, just defensive. Mine, of course, being a much more kind of an aggressive and risky shot. So, I'm a 3 and 9 ball. That tells you anything. Sparky goes for the long kick and manages to get the 8 ball in out of the cluster. Then the 6. Oh, is that going to scratch? Oh, man. Come on. Oh, ball in hand for Nelson. Easy enough to get the 7 somewhere, but get back onto the 9. I would probably try and shoot it down here with follow. Cue ball up here because you just could follow it right along as far as you can down for a nice angle on the 9 ball. That works. That works pretty well. Okay. 11-9. Nelson back in the lead. Nice break. Looks like the 8 ball is in. Look on the 1. And everything's pretty well spread out. Nope, 8 ball is still up there. What did go in? 6 ball went in. I had an easy angle on this 1 ball, but definitely workable. Overcut. You're gonna leave it's a pretty tough shot on for Sparky to work with. Misses the 1 ball. Ball in hand. This group over here, there's about 4 of them, and they didn't notice the camera. They aren't playing pool at this point. They do eventually start playing pool, but they just kind of stood there in front of the camera and in front of the view and chatted for 15, 20 minutes. Kept getting further and further out and more in the way of actually seeing the table from the camera's view. So hopefully it doesn't get too bad here. We'll see. Kind of crop this in, you could essentially see their entire group just hanging around. And I finally did go over and ask them to move. They were really cool about it. I just let them know, hey, there's a camera right there, and they were like, oh, did you make sure that the audio doesn't go out on that? I'm like, you're lucky it wasn't live. But I don't use the audio from in Mad Hippo. It's just too loud. The music there just blaring all the time. There's no way I could use any of that video from any of my recordings there. The copyright strikes on it would just be no point. Nelson making a great run on this table. And here I am asking them to please move. Oh, Nelson misses the 8 ball. And leave that right in the pocket for Sparky too. He has gotten it up 18-9 though. That's nice job getting up there. Sparky is a player who, when he is on his game, it's just near impossible to beat. Not impossible, mind you. I mean, you get a good 9 or something against him, and he's gonna have run for his money. But when he is on, he is just on. Is it one ball dropped? And the 7 ball as well. See the 7 ball on the table, so Sparky with a nice line on the 2. Drops it. Got kind of a jam up going here. Got a key over top of for the next one in the row in the 3 ball here, but this 4 ball is what he's gonna have to go after that. Next in line, there goes the 3. Well, he can hit the 4. Don't know how he would put that anywhere. He's probably got ideas. 9 ball it is. All right. And 4 dead. Tied that right up, 18-18. Sparky really needs to be 10 points ahead, of course, being a skill level 8. He has to give up 10 points to Nelson. Oh, that was the cue ball this time. And everything else still on the table. I think for me, I would probably go 1 ball here just because going this direction with it takes me across the shot line of the 2. And I mean, you've got a wide angle in here to land that cue ball and it'd be okay, but trying to get better about not crossing the shot line, but working with the shot line. In this direction, I mean, you're staying on the shot line the whole way. Didn't really matter for Nelson. He's got the 1 and the 2 in, no problem. More of a mental thing for me of trying to think along the lines of making sure I stay on the shot line. Gotta get back down to the 5. Not sure what side of it he's going to want to come down on. I would like to be down in here for the next shot. Is he going to bounce up enough? Great job. Great job getting in place for that. Oh, and the 5 ball's going to hang. Oh, wow. Kind of wild. Right. Make a great shot up here and get right down where you need to be, and then you got a fairly straight in shot. Do that to myself all the time. And now Sparky's got a chance to get some more points. Oh, he went, I think he was trying to bump the 8 or go in between the 8 and the 7. Unfortunately, he bumped the 8 kind of into his line where he wanted to be. So he manages a good kick, almost gets it in the corner, leaves it on the table though. Well, Nelson I mean, I would want to leave the cue ball down here. So hitting the 7 into the side with some draw or stun. So I have, I mean, it's an 8-9 combo any way you look at it. He broke it up though. That works. Looks like he gave it enough uh, top right to slam into the 8 and 9 and break things up. Oh, leaves the 8. And looks like Sparky can see around it. I think that cue ball goes just fine past it. Go. I would have rather been there. Not that that's not cuttable from where he has. It's just a lot easier from here. Overcut. You're gonna rest it right up against it. Pretty close. Got enough distance though. I'm pretty sure Nelson will just try and cut it right there. There we go. 24-21. Nelson about at the halfway point. Tried to get the 9 ball again. 4 ball got in the way. Nothing in on the break. I think there's a clear path all the way down to the corner for this 1 ball. Kind of hard to tell from this angle. I think it'll go. He goes for the side and bumps the 4 in. All right. I'd be real worried about the tangent line on this, so I'd probably try and cut that into the side instead of go for all the way up. That's what Sparky went for. Unfortunately, didn't go. Got left a 2-3-7 combo into the corner for Nelson to work with. I doubt that he will try and make that happen, but let's see. Hits the 2, pretty much defensive shot. Unfortunately, the cue ball moved enough to put things where Sparky's got a good line on it. Oh, it doesn't go though. Wow. Cue ball resting right up against it here in the corner now. And I'd shoot this direction, just come off of it and hope the 2 ball winds up right about there. Yep, just gonna calls ball in hand on himself. Okay. Yeah, that's really hard not to get a double hit on that kind of a situation. 2 ball in for Sparky on the 3. There we go. 5 ball is next in line, and it's lined up for a 5-6 combo into the corner. Rattles the 6. A lot of guys right here would try and figure out some way to get the cue ball to bump that 9 in. That's really trying to force something to happen. Probably not good legal hit on the 5, but like I said, that drift over this way. Drifted this way. Getting the 9 ball is great. It's 2 points instead of 1, but when you've got 30 points to go every point, I would just be trying to get every last point. Nice shot. Come right around for the 8. This angle on the 8 tangent line could take it into the 9. Cue ball there. Just about. Once again, that was Sparky trying to get it to 9 more than he was trying to get the 8, which meant that he left the 8 on the table and missed the 9. 27-28. Nearly a tie game. Eight ball. Can't tell if something went into this corner here. Nothing there. Okay. So that would be the 4 ball and the 8 ball. And Nelson goes for defensive shot. Didn't really work out. I think he was hoping to get the cue ball to come down this way a little bit more. Leave good shape for Sparky on the 1. He goes rail first on it. Doesn't quite get it. Looked to me like it should have gone straight. Maybe he was trying to get the angle for the 2. And Nelson goes for the bank all the way back to the corner. Doesn't go in. Oh, kick shot on the 1. And ends up with a scratch. For me, I would try put the cue ball right here so that when this goes in, the cue ball comes this way. Hard to get right in between that 2 and 3 properly, but if I'm here, got a better chance at this angle. Else is going the other direction. Makes a lot of sense. And in that way, cue ball drifted right there. Nice. Gotta put the 2 in next, and he's probably hoping to go around the 3. It bounced into the 3. Yeah, it's not a miss I really expect to see out of Sparky. He's usually right on top of those kind of things. I'm kind of surprised. He's human. He makes mistakes. Nice cut shot. Oh, right into the side pocket with the cue ball. I don't think you even saw that as a possibility. Didn't even recognize that that was a possibility. There we go. Into the corner with the 5. Got a nice line on the 6 into the side. Have the cue ball come up quite a ways. Now it's a bank shot, which should leave the cue ball on the 9. Be good for this corner. Oh, he tries going the other direction with it. No. Wow. Okay. Well, 7 ball. Shouldn't have to work too hard to get decent shape here. Middle of the table would be fantastic. There it is. Okay. 34-30. Try break. Let's see the side of the 1 ball. Oh, he hit that with some serious spin to avoid the side pocket, but almost got the corner with the cue ball there. Getting on this is the hard part of this shot. This isn't all that difficult, but he's got to get on that 2 ball. Oh, right into the side. Oh, dead ball there. And now Sparky can figure out what he wants to do with this 2-8 combo. And he's going to put that away. All right. Get himself right on the 3. I was waiting for that to drop in the side pocket. There's been enough scratches between these 2 players this game. 4 ball, no problem. Get around the 9. Nope. Right into the 9. Go for the kick shot on the 5. Missed it. I mean, I would probably go 5 right here. Stop shot. Give myself an angle for the 6 this way. It's a bank. Might try and bank it this way instead, depending on how far back you are from it. Or you could roll right on up like that and have a nice straight shot on up there. A little bit of follow on this will get him on the 7 pretty well. It's going to come off the rail and get a good angle on the 7. Should take him down table right in this area for the 8. Stop shot on the 8 gets you perfectly on the 9. job on that. And the 9 ball. 40-33. Nothing in. Awfully close to the 1 ball. Sparky goes mainly defensive on that. Pretty good job of it. I don't think the 1 ball can cleanly see. The cue ball can cleanly see the 1 there, so probably have to do a kick shot with a lot of left on it to get come back at this 1 ball. Unless he tries to masse around. Missed it. Just missed it. Oh, wow. Ball in hand and missing the 1. Straight in shot. That's crazy. Nice job breaking that up. Long rail shot here going past the side pocket. It was never easy. And I think that's going to run out of gas. Got the 6, 7, and 5 here in the way. Going to do the long way on the table. Just missed it. Ball in hand. He's got to get. And getting on the 5 is the easy bet. You can hit it, get it on the 5 with a good angle, put it in somewhere. Not so easy. Oh, misses the 2. Well, this just goes to show that guys who are ranked 7 and 8, they're human. They make mistakes. Okay, gonna hit on the 2. It's gonna travel around. And Nelson will try and put it in somewhere. Nice shot. Got himself on the 3. I was thinking he'd come back and get on the 5. Skipping the 3 and the 4. In my thinking. And my youngest visiting over the weekend, so I think I'm still recovering. I don't run around like I used to. Yeah, I had a lot of stuff she wanted to go and do, and I'm a little worn out from it. So that we had the world qualifiers this last weekend that I live streamed, which was an awesome event. Nice defense, Nelson. We qualified 3 teams to go through for 8 ball in Las Vegas, and just had a blast. Had an absolute blast. So much fun. and managed to go from 80 subscribers up to 100. So got an extra 20 subscribers this last weekend. Thank y'all for joining. Live streams are always a big hit, it seems, for this stuff. So great or great kick shot from Sparky. Five ball on the side there. Nice shot on the 6. This shot, he might bump into the 9 from this 7 ball shot. Kind of doesn't want to if he can avoid it. Well, he managed to avoid it. Unfortunately, he didn't get the 7 in. Sparky almost. Oh, and there's another scratch. Leaving the 7 ball right in front of the pocket. Giving Sparky ball in hand. He's just got to get down table for a good angle on the 8. If he goes for it with draw or going around several rails. Left. Wow. That's just beautiful shot. Just perfect ball speed. I mean, that's. I wish I could shoot like that. Maybe someday. Maybe I'll get there someday. All right, 44-38. Nelson in the lead. Okay, Sparky with break. And the 1 ball is behind the 8. And nothing in. Definitely kick shot, though. I mean, I would do that in order to hit this. I've been having trouble getting really thin shots to work out well for me. It definitely doable. I mean, you can see that see enough of the side of the 1, but I would feel better about the kick shot here. Yep, there we go. And Nelson saying he hit the 8 first. So, ball in hand for Sparky. Well, drifted right over for the 2 ball to go into the same pocket as the 1. Likely to take a 3-9 combo shot here. Fair enough. Didn't drop the 3 though. 44-42. 5 balls dead there. There goes the cue ball again. Yeah. Sparky hitting the table with his cue. You do that in a tournament, and that's could be grounds to get your entire team disqualified. We had that situation, similar situation, come up a couple times during World Qualifiers. It's not just disqualification for you as an individual; it can be a disqualification for your entire team. So, The APA wants tournaments to be a family-friendly, enjoyable sport for all. And losing your temper is just not going to cut it. Nice shot on the 5. Great stop for the 6. It's going to bring the cue ball down here, though. Biggest issue, going to put a lot of distance on this 7-ball shot. He manages to hold it pretty well. Doesn't overhit it, so nice light touch. Yeah, overcuts the 7. Well, Sparky definitely needing to make up some ground now. Nelson seven balls ahead, 7 points ahead. He missed that one. Overcut that again. And Sparky going for defensive shot. Nelson doing the same. And one more defense. That's a long shot up the table, but a good angle for this. We got ourselves a spectator. Nelson misses the 7. Sparky doesn't this time. Oh, don't get behind the 9. Would have been really nice to be about here now. Yeah, I think Sparky wanted the cue ball here and the 8 ball in here. That's fairly good shape. Sparky can capitalize on that one. Sparky definitely not on his best game tonight. There we go. Bank shot. And overcut. Not the easiest angle in the world to try and get here. Yeah, bank shot more likely. There we are. Okay, did not go into the pocket. 50-45. Six ball in. 1 ball trying to get hidden behind the 5 up here, but looks like Sparky ought to be able to see enough of it. Head it this way. And come around for the 2. Oh, it goes for the kick into the 5. Oh, wow. Wow. That's a lucky bounce. I half expect that Nelson maybe didn't want that to go in. And every point helps, but he didn't really line himself up for anything good on the second shot. So Sparky almost getting the 9 ball in on that one. I believe Nelson can see past the 4 enough to get the 2 in there. The tangent line of that's going to kick the cue ball down here. See if Nelson accidentally bumps into the 9. Nope, doesn't get the 2. Parks parks the cue ball mostly behind the 8 ball though, so Sparky's going to try and kick at this. Almost right into the corner. Oh, it's going to hang. Okay. Or almost right into the side. Almost kicked it in right here and almost got it in right there. Crazy. Cue ball. Come back around. At least be able to see the 3. Be able to try and bank it back this way. Oh, scratched it. Oh, will Sparky go for a 3-9 combo or will he go for points? Looks like he's going to go for the points. Definitely needs them. Back for the 7 ball. Nice shot. And this could be an 8 into the 9 combo or come off of the 8 and put the cue ball into the 9. Either one looks like it's doable. Off the 8 into the 9. Bring Sparky tied with Nelson, 52 to 52. Sparky needs 13 and Nelson needs 3. And Nelson racked up the 9 ball as a wing ball instead of in the center of the rack. Whoops. Don't see that too often. Oh, that really kicked that cue ball right in. Oh no, 9 ball. That was the 9 ball. There we go. Nine ball moving again. Got 1 in. No real good look on the 1 ball though. 6 balls down. Rest on the table. Sparky needing 10 and Nelson only needing 3. Really bad time to hand over ball in hand. see how he's going to get that one. He's jacking up on him. That's going to try and swerve it around. He hits the 7. So that'll be ball in hand. I think it might save him here is this 2 balls right up next to the 9 ball. Not sure if it'll go by the back side of the 9 ball or not. Rolling it up like it might. Yep. Needs 1. Oh, he's. Oh, I must have been off by 1. That must have been the 1 point he needed. Okay. That'll finish up that match. Thanks for watching, everybody. Give us a like and subscribe if you would. I will put a link to the swag store up in the description. See you in a pool hall soon.